The Palaszczuk government's denying it's done a deal with Indian mining giant Adani that would cut Queensland out of $300 million. They claim there's absolutely no agreement yet.
It's enough to draw people into the streets.
Stop Adani, tell the truth.
An online news report says the government's done a deal with Adani, so they pay just $2 million a year in coal royalties, shortchanging us $320 million.
There is no arrangement in place because there's been no decision made on anything.
At a Logan factory, the Treasurer tried to claim the story's a stitch-up.
Adani will pay every cent of royalties that is owed to the state.
But the more he talked, the less convincing he became.
What we need to do in Queensland is have a framework which is open and transparent, one that recognises first mover advantage.
The opposition says that's code for they've done the deal, they just don't want anybody to talk about it.
Anastasia Palaszczuk has done this deal in secret, behind closed doors. Why is she doing a special sweetheart deal with one company?
Finally, the Treasurer just had to draw a veil across the whole thing.
No deal has been offered to Adani that would be in any way, shape or form different to any other mining proponent.
Stop Adani, tell the truth.
Activists say this won't be the last we've heard from them.
The biggest lie is the amount of jobs that they're going to create for Queensland.
This development is a reef-wrecking project. It mustn't be allowed to go ahead.
Which schools and hospitals and clean energy projects are going to be $320 million poorer?
Shane, what does Adani have to say about all of this?
Andrew, Adani says that these kind of royalty holidays are used by governments of all kinds and they would certainly welcome them. But they say the royalties that they will pay will amount to the billions, and they've repeated their claim that they will create those 10,000 direct and indirect jobs that the government wants so much. But the protesters will be back on the streets again tomorrow, and this time they'll be going after the Premier. Andrew?
Thank you, Shane.